Hat tiny 5D holographic projector all over your feed, the little USB one that supposedly turns a plain bedroom into a swirling galaxy for the price of a pizza looks absolutely unreal in the videos. So the only question that actually matters is this: does it look like that in your room, or is it TikTok magic that falls flat the second it arrives? I dug into what these really do. Stick with me because there's one thing about them almost nobody mentions, and it changes the whole decision. Full disclosure first, we make a mini projector of our own called Cinex, so I've got skin in this, which is exactly why I'm going to be straight about what the cheap USB one genuinely does well before I say a word about ours. You decide, and it does have real appeal. It's tiny, it's dirt cheap, and it runs off any USB, a power bank, a laptop, a car charger, so you can plug it in literally anywhere. In a pitch black room, it throws a soft, pretty nebula on the ceiling. It makes a fun impulse gift, and it's a genuinely cute backdrop for photos and videos. For a few dollars of aesthetic, it's harmless fun. But here's the thing nobody mentions, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's not a moving galaxy. It's a single static photo printed on a little film slide. Some spin that slide slowly, but you're looking at the same frozen picture over and over. 5D holographic is marketing. It's a flat image. On top of that, they're dim, so any light in the room washes them out completely. The picture goes soft and blurry toward the edges from the cheap single lens, and you get a handful of film slides, so within a night, you've seen everything it can do. That's why it looks jaw-dropping in a perfectly shot 10-second clip and underwhelming in your actual bedroom. So should you still grab one? If all you want is a cheap, cute glow in a dark room, sure. It's the price of a pizza, no regrets. You could even keep it as a tiny accent light. But if you thought this was going to give you a real galaxy room, an immersive living night sky, here's the honest upgrade, and it's a different world. Instead of a frozen slide, Cinex plays real videos, so your ceiling doesn't get one static photo. It becomes an actual living galaxy, a real nebula drifting and rolling in crisp HD, hours long, that never repeats. Want an ocean, fireplace, rain on a window instead? It runs full Android with the Play Store built in, so the scenes are endless and everyone is chosen by you. It's bright enough to actually see, auto-align, squares the picture up for you, you point it anywhere, and the sound goes to any Bluetooth speaker you like. And it's built on a long life LED engine, not a throwaway novelty. Now I know that's more than a few dollar USB light, so do the math nobody does. The cheap one is a novelty you'll be bored of by the weekend and tossing in a drawer by next month. Cinex you set up once and still use every night a year later, because it's not just the galaxy. When you're done winding down, it's a full cinema. Mirror your phone in 2 taps, stream a movie, plug in a console for game night, pack it in your palm for a trip, spread across everything it does, and you can prove that to yourself risk-free. More on that in a second, because here's the year out picture. One path is a frozen slide you stop noticing on night 2. The other is a real living galaxy over your bed tonight, and a cinema, a game screen, and a travel companion every day after. So here's how simple we make it. Every simplified tech Cinex mini projector comes with a 30-night home trial. Put a real moving galaxy over your bed tonight, watch a few movies, and if it isn't everything you hoped, send it back for a full, no questions asked refund. Backed by a 6-month warranty, worldwide shipping, and 100% of what you see in this video is exactly what arrives at your door. So before you buy the viral 5D holographic projector, be honest about what you want. If it's just a cheap glow for a dark room, grab it genuinely. But if you want a real galaxy above your bed tonight and everything else that becomes after, go start Cinex for 30 nights and let the sky over your bed make the decision for you.